Describing a person is one of the most common topics in the IELTS speaking test. In the second part of the speaking test, you will be given a topic and you will have to speak on it for about 1 to 2 minutes. Your topic will look like this. Describe someone you admire. Sub-questions: who the person is, what he or she looks like, and why you admire him or her. Of course, you need to cover all the sub-questions in your answer. However, for all people-related topics, you can use the following structure, which will enable you to demonstrate a wide range of vocabulary and increase your score. And keep in mind that answering the last question is very important. Look at these questions. As you see, you are not asked to describe appearance or personality, but I highly recommend you to say a few sentences pertaining to the person's physical appearance and personal characteristics. You can also add some traits to the person you're talking about, even if he or she doesn't indeed possess them. So you will show your examiner that you know a variety of topic-related words, but do not just enumerate somebody's qualities. Extend your answers by giving examples. To sound more natural, you may start your presentation with "I'm gonna talk about" instead of "I am going to talk about." To make your speech well structured, do use some linking expressions like "to start with," "as for," "what's more," "actually." Here you can see some useful words for the speaking test. A role model is someone who is a good example to others. Complexion is the color of the skin, especially of the face. Wrinkles appear on people's skin as they get older. Deep-set eyes are set deeply in the skull. You can also say close-set, wide-set eyes. Well-built means to have a strong body. To get on with people means to have a friendly relationship with people. If a person is sociable, he enjoys being with other people. Devoted means caring about others. To spend quality time means to spend a lot of time. To have boundless energy means to have a lot of energy. Using idioms in IELTS speaking test will help you to get a high score. Here are some of them. We can call a person a walking encyclopedia if he is well read and knows a lot. To be full of beans means to be full of energy. A party animal is someone who enjoys going to parties. Some grammar to use. In sentences like "he has always been a good friend to me," we use the present perfect tense. Used to construction is used when something repeatedly happened in the past. But for his help, or had it not been for his help, both mean without his help. For instance, but for his help, I wouldn't have succeeded. These are examples of inverted conditional sentences. I've prepared a sample answer for you to the following topic. Describe a person you admire. Your relation to the person, describe his or her personality, and say why you admire him or her. I'm gonna talk about my father. He's always been a role model for me and has had a great influence on me. To start with, my father has got a fair complexion, a round face, and deep-set eyes. And despite he's 65 years old, he's still well built and has no wrinkles. As for his personality, he's very sociable and gets on with a wide range of people. But sometimes he might be a bit headstrong. What's more, he's a real walking encyclopedia, as whatever question I ask on whatever topic, he's always ready to respond. When I was a schoolgirl, he used to help me with my studies. To be honest, but for my father's help, I wouldn't have succeeded in some of my school subjects. I greatly admire my father because despite his age, he's still full of beans. He's actually a retiree now, but keeps working, and thanks to his boundless energy, he can spend quality time with his grandchildren, entertaining them. He's a devoted father and a great grandfather.